Hey guys, Mist here again for another video today, and we are back with another Houston Vikings franchise mode. And in this one, we will sim throughout the 2025-2026 season. We are pretty damn far ahead in this series now. So just a quick look at what the lines look like before we get into this. This is what it's going to look like. We're going to have a top line of Yoshimura, Benson, and David, a second line of Nicholas, Hischier, and Gibson, a third line of Markkinen, Zadina, and Ronaldo, a fourth line of Perrin, Lindberg, and Cheveri, sure. Defense, we're going to have Nickerson with Honka, then Trojanovic with Roning, then Kristanovich with Hillis. And in between the pipes, we have Luukkonen and Steckles. So we will see how that season goes. Our scratch players, we have Stewart and Supre. Now, like I said, we'll see how that goes. So this should be an interesting season because we have like 5 first liners, I think. There's 3, 4, 5 first liners, 1 second or 2 second liners, right? Yeah. And then 4 third liners, and yeah, it should be very interesting. So Hischier and Gibson aren't playing in their natural role. Zadina isn't playing in his natural role. Cheveri and Perrin aren't playing in their natural role either. So this should be an interesting season. Hopefully, ice time should be going well. As for the special teams, I'm just going to go through them quickly. You guys can see what they look like there. If you have any changes you think I should make, please do let me know. Although we will see how that goes in the sim, I guess. And then we can really see who needs to be changed or what lines need to be changed as well. So that is that. Let's go and get right into the sim because I do not want to waste too much time in this one. I'd like to get into the sim, get a lot of this going on. Get a lot of the sim done, preferably. I don't know what I was trying to say before that, but yeah, I'm gonna try and get a lot of the sim done. We'll see how it goes. So, first game of the season, we did win over the LA Kings, and yeah, scouting assignment. All right, let's see how this one goes. So, guys, you may have noticed that I haven't uploaded in about almost a week. I believe I haven't uploaded in like 4 or 5 days. That is for a good reason, though. It is because we have been studying for exams and having lots of stuff to do this last week before heading into exams. Christian Nobles for Chris Bigris, essentially. Nikita Nesterov is getting paid 4.16. Interesting. Now, as for Bigris, not great. I mean, he'd be a bit of an upgrade over Kristanovich, but Kristanovich is also listed as a top 4 defenseman, so it'll be hard to balance out that ice time, and it's going to be hard enough for me to balance out the ice time anyways, so we're just going to not accept that trade. And our first, okay, now McNabb again, we're just going to decline that. Our first 5 games, we went 4-1-0, so that's not bad. Yeah, we'll see if that continues. Hopefully it does as we head to the scouting report again. Yeah, alright, well, let's continue on. If we do get more trade offers, I may edit the trade block, because Oscar Lindberg has been injured until November 7th. We are like the end of October, so we'll see how that goes. Supre put in as our 4th line center. He is listed as a 4th liner, probably won't grow too much anymore either. He is 23 years old currently, so it would have to be quite the interesting feat for him to get over as we get Lindberg back. Nice. Have we had any growth yet throughout the season? Markkinen went up to an 84. I think that's just statistical growth. I don't think that's actual growth, which is interesting. Defense. No growth defensively either, so interesting. We will continue on up until, like I said, I'm going to try and get to at least the deadline in this episode. We'll see if that is able to happen. Hopefully it won't take us too long to make it there. Anyway, so we'll see how that goes. Dmitry Orlov. How good is Orlov? Let's see. He is. I think he's like only an 83. Yeah, 83 overall. No, thank you. I'm not going to accept that trade. Thank you very much, though. There's our first extra point. It was against Detroit as well. 9-6-1, 10-6-1. There we go. At least we hit 10 wins before we hit 10 losses. Now, as for how we are doing, we really aren't doing that great, to be honest. We'll see, though. I mean, anything can happen. There's still plenty of Season 2 to be played. We haven't even played 20 games yet. And Liverpool, I did want to check their record. I forgot it. I did before I mentioned it. But yeah, they are 12-7-2 right now, which is not too bad either. Okay, stop. I might have to edit the trade block. Drew Doughty. Okay, he must not have a lot of value if they're just offering Nobles and a third. He's a top 4, 88 overall, but I'm not bringing Doughty back to this team. Also, I still have him in the Winnipeg series, so I don't think it is worth to do that because I don't see the point on having the same players in every series. I don't think that's very fun either. So so that happened there. So yeah, again, sorry about the uploads lately, guys. So this next week, starting Monday, will be my exam week. I have an exam I only have exams Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So I'm off Monday and Friday, but you guys may not see another video until next Friday, depending on how busy my schedule is and depending on how I'm feeling about my exams, depending on how much time I have as well to study, because we will see. I do need to study for a few of my exams, obviously. Well, I need to study for all of them, but there's some exams where you can just have, or you can just kind of go in and you just kind of do it because you can't really study for, like, for example, at my school, English exam, can't really study for. You just kind of got to go in, write an essay in like 2 hours or an hour and a half, and then you're good to go, basically. Kind of the same thing for my French course as well at my school. So, that's that. So there are some exams I don't need to study for, but then again, we will see. I may be able to upload Tuesday. We'll see how it goes, though. Okay. Yeah, let's continue to add to the scouting assignment, because the only unfortunate part about this new way of how I've been doing it is that it takes up quite a decent amount of time, unfortunately, as Parent goes down for a couple of weeks. We are January. He's actually only out for about a week, so that's fine with me. Nicholas is up to an 89 now, listed as a first liner. Great. I have him playing as a second liner. I didn't give him that much ice time, so that should be interesting. I may have to then change that up. 3-man PK. Why didn't it put in Supre? I don't know. Nice, okay. Put in Supre there. Hopefully he will get subbed out for Parent when Parent returns in like a day. He might even return like even earlier than expected. There he is. Yeah, exactly my point. Okay, let's see. Supre will then get swapped out for Parent again, and then I need to go check the 3-man PK just to make sure he is there. Okay, yes he is. We're good. About to hit 30 wins. Now I kind of forgot to check the scouting assignment, or not the scouting assignment, to check the draft class for this season. So I might have done it in the last episode, but I don't remember. I really don't. Couldn't tell you, to be honest. I maybe should go look at that, but it's not that big of a deal, to be honest. We don't really need anybody too good to be drafted onto this team, considering we have our entire top 6 made of first liners, which is very, very unfortunate because it is hard to make that out sometimes, or even out the ice time sometimes. Let's see, Derek Pouliot, 80 overall list as a top 4, getting 5.3. No, thank you. That is disgusting. That is absolutely terrible. Tim Roning has been injured until February 9th. Okay, I'm going to have to edit that. That is a pretty big injury. I'm going to give Hillis the top 4 ice time just because I do want him to grow. So Junior Stewart will get his first appearance here in the NHL. I believe it is his first appearance in the NHL at least. Let's continue on, and without Roning there, we were able to get over the Chicago Blackhawks and also able to get over the Penguins as we get Del Zotto on a waiver claim, which I am going to decline. I'm assuming he made it through the send down because I'm assuming we are high up in the league right now because we have a record of 34-12-3, which is pretty damn good. Luukkonen was injured for a game there as well as we approach the deadline at around 11 minutes. That is not bad. That is some pretty decent timing if I say so myself. Now we're getting offered Roman Josi. Now, the thing about making a trade for a top 4 defenseman is that I have 4 top 4 defensemen already, and Josi is also an 83 at this point. I don't think it would be worth making that trade happen, so we aren't going to do that. But, yeah, let's go back. Defense now. Take out Hillis for Roning. Nice, okay. And then take out Hillis. Let's see, there we go. Or, not take out Hillis. Take out Stewart for Hillis. Okay, Nicholas is now 91 as well. That is great. Is he complaining about ice time? He's not. Chevery's up to an 84 now. He was an 80 at the start of the season, so that's great, isn't it? Let's see, is anybody complaining about ice time? That's my main problem here. I need to make sure nobody is complaining about ice time, which we are looking good. Nobody seems to be complaining about ice time. How I manage that, I could not know. Okay, Ethan Perrin is the only player on the team complaining about ice time, so you know what? I think I might try him on the third line then instead of Ronaldo, just because. Now, as for defense, anybody complaining about ice time? Kristanovich complained about ice time a little bit, but there's nothing I can really do there. I'm sorry about that, buddy. You will get to play when you play. Sorry, buddy. There's really not much I can do there. Yeah. Cam Fowler, no. Like I said, I'm not going to make a trade for a top 4 defenseman. I don't get it. I don't understand why the game continuously does that. Maybe I should just go and edit the trade block, although we're basically at the deadline now. It's not that big of a deal. We are one shy of 40 wins, but we just hit it. Decline trade. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, Alexei Marchenko, no thank you. Yeah, Julius Honka is out till February 28th. It is actually a little while. It is a decent amount of time for our injury. Let's take out Hillis again, just because I want to give Hillis the extra ice time. Although, just for morale-wise, Kristanovich maybe should get there. Yeah, he's just negatives completely, so you know what, yeah, we will try that then. We'll have Roning now on the top pair with Nickerson, just to try that out. Our defense looked pretty poor without I almost said Lindell. Nope, wrong. Dallas defenseman without Honka in there. Stewart is complaining about ice time. It is because he's a top 6 defenseman. There's not much I can do about that. I am sorry, buddy. Edit scouting assignment again. SHL defense for 2 weeks. Nice. And we're almost at the deadline by 15 minutes. Hopefully we can accomplish that. We will see. 41 wins, decline. Vegas and the Islanders in a back-to-back now. Maryland Daypre, no thank you. I believe that was Calgary who offered that trade to me. Maybe not, though. It didn't really look, to be honest. Trade block. Yay, we'll edit it now. And Honka is actually back as well. Oh, we're actually in February. I thought we were actually in January for some reason there, but yeah, we were actually in February. Nicholas is now a 92. Great. That will more than likely be our top line next year. We'll have David, Nicholas, and oh man, my mind goes so blank sometimes when I'm trying to remember these names after a while. And Benson, yeah, okay, that could be a nasty top line. How that would do, though, I do not know. A power forward, a sniper, and a two-way forward. We will see. Oh, I did forget to mention to you guys that I did actually make some trades, not trades. I made some changes. I changed Gibson to a sniper, and I made Nicholas a power forward. So we'll see how that goes. Now, we're at the deadline. We're like 16 minutes here. I think we'll just finish the sim of this season. So in the next one, we can have a playoff episode for you guys. Just might as well. I might as well not do a short episode or a shorter episode in the next one, and then also hopefully I can do the let's see the or not the awards but the stats at the end of this episode as well. We will see how that goes. But not too bad. Let's continue on with some more scouting. Just finished the SHL. We will go to the Liga now, and then we'll do that. We should be able to finish the Liga by the end of the sim. Well, roughly. It'll be close, at least. Trojanovic out until March 31st. It is currently March. We're around to the middle of March, I believe is what that said. Kristanovic. Hillis actually grew an overall. That's awesome. It's natural growth, too. It's not just... Okay, Hillis has lost morale for ice time. That means he is going to get put in that top 4. Is he still listed as a top 6, or is he listed as a top? He's listed as top 4. God damn it, I mean, I'm giving Hillis ice time on the power play, but not too much of it. So that's interesting. We just hit 50 wins as well. Wow, Detroit has 44 wins right now. That is pretty crazy. Liverpool looks to be doing pretty good, too. They are a few wins shy of 40 currently, which is definitely not bad. We will see. We'll see how that goes. Trojanovic, fully healed. There we go. So, you know what? Hillis is my priority right now because I want Hillis getting the majority of the ice time because he's 22. He could actually still grow. And as for Trojanovic, he is 24. Now, but yeah, Hillis, like I said, hopefully he could grow. He is, I mean, we drafted him 4th overall, and he came here at like a 74 overall. The fact that he's only grown, like 7 or 7 overall, roughly around that, in about 4 years. It kind of sucks. 3 or 4 years. 3 or 4 years in the sim at least. And guys, we may be winning the President's Trophy this season. We are going to hit 55 wins, and we do right there against Pittsburgh in the shootout, and we finish off the season on like at a minimum 6-game win streak, and we face Calgary for the first time in this series, I believe, in the next round. Yeah, we finished the season off on a 7-game win streak. We did win the Presidents as well. I just saw the notification. That is great news. Let's go and check out our team. 57, 18, and 7. That is good. Ken Benson finished the season off with the most amount of points on our team at 77. Holy shit, Curtis David had 46 goals. Nice. He had 76 points as well. That's not too bad. Unfortunately, didn't get as many points as I would have hoped / thought he would have, but he still got a lot. 70 for Yoshimura, then 70 for Nicholas. So, Nicholas will definitely be on that top line next year. We'll see how that goes then with Gibson at 61, Hischier at 58, Nickerson at 48, our highest scoring point defenseman. Ronaldo and Markkanen with 43 points on that third line is really good. Zadina with 35 as well. Considering he has only third line ice time and mainly penalty kill time, that is decent for him. Julius Honka Didn't do too bad. 34 points isn't too bad. I would have kind of hoped for him to put up more, but let's see. Yeah, I mean, he could definitely put up more, but he did miss a few games as well, so who knows. Yeah, maybe making changes there. Perrin with 32, Chevrolet with 29, and I believe his rookie season. Lindbergh with 29, Hillis with 20 isn't too bad as an 81. Was an 80 for the majority of the season. Trojanovic with 14, Roning with 9, Kristanovich with 6, Stewart with 3 and 13. That's not bad. He is an offensive defenseman. And Supre with 1 and 4. Let's go check our goalies. Luukkonen, 45 wins, 15 losses, and 7 overtime losses with a .921 save percentage and a 2.24 GAA. Now, his stats aren't the greatest. Like, save percentage and GAA really aren't that great, but 45 wins is definitely good. There's a chance that he could win the Vezina this season, although I do not know, just mainly for the fact that he had 45 wins. Let's see, Thatcher Demko, though, maybe, probably will take it. Yeah, I mean, he was one shy of 40 wins, but he had a .935 save percentage and a 1.91 GAA. I would be shocked if he did not win the Vezina this season, so let's check out the forwards now. Most points goes to Vladimir Tarasenko with 97. Most assists as a forward goes to Evgeny Kuznetsov with 63. Also Sam Reinhart with 63. Most goals goes to Eichel with 56. Then Laine and Stamkos tied at 47. Then David and Forsberg tied at 46. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players who broke 40 goals this season. Troy Leopold. Is that Isaac Leopold's brother? Just kidding. I already checked assists. Let's go check plus minus. Highest plus minus goes to Laine with 37. Then Yoshimura and Ehlers tied right after that with 36. And then after that, Benson and Scheifele with 35. Interesting. David with only a plus 32. Surprisingly, he wasn't any higher. Let's go check defensemen now. Wow, Rasmus Ristolainen was over point per game as a defenseman. 84 points for him. That is really, really good. He was also a plus 40 this season. Not the highest plus minus on the team or in the league, though. That goes to Julius Honka with 53 and then Nickerson with 46. So our top two was extremely good, even though they actually had less points than Ristolainen. That is crazy. Rookie skaters, 80 points to Steven Ludeman. He's an 80 overall, and he had 80 points in and he played 77 games. That is ridiculous. Holy shit. That is crazy. He was drafted first overall in 2025. That is dumb. Rookie goalies, let's see. I should really hurry this up. 23 minutes, man. I don't know how I take so long doing this. Now, let's see. As a starter for a rookie goalie, Vic Hoyle, not too bad. Callum Booth as well, neither of them did good, to be fair. I'd say the best rookie goalie was 100% Isaac Nevins. 939 save percentage and a 1.83 GAA. That is really, really good. But, yeah, that will be it there. Let's go and check not the trophies, but we'll see where we finished. Obviously, we did win the President's Trophy. We finished high above Vancouver and Winnipeg, who were in second and third as well. So, very interesting. But, yeah, guys, that'll be it from me in this episode. Hopefully you all did enjoy. Stay tuned for the next one where we face the Calgary Flames in the first round of the playoffs. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you all did enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.